So let's start with
Mm-hmm.
the first thing. The holidays are coming, and we got so
Yes.
much to do. And
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned, the kitchen may be in a mess, the pantry's in a mess. Tell us
Yes.
how we can organize from that. So, let's start with the food because a lot of the holidays centered around food. So, how can we
Yes.
be satisfied and not stuffed? Because as we talk about food, we talk about a lot of food, we talk about
Yeah.
feeling stuffed, and then
Yes.
we regret this afterwards. How can we find our sweet spot?
Absolutely. Well, that's exactly where I want to start with food because that is a big part of our holiday celebrations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, one of the things I found that was interesting is that the research shows that holiday meals on average can be around 3,000 calories, and that's not including snacks and drinks.
Oh my God.
So, the statistics show many people gain 1 to 3 pounds, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but the problem with that is that very few people lose that after the holiday. So it's just a reminder that, things show up gradually. It's not like, a really big amount of weight for most people, but it's hard to get it off. And most of us really want to figure out how to get ourselves healthier. And so this is a really good place to start. So, in terms of your kitchen, getting that organized before all the cooking starts, it is a good idea to remove expired foods,
Hmm.
to take a look at clean out the fridge because you're going to have more food going in. Those are some of the things that are helpful for people to get in order. I think one of the most important things that I've learned and I've seen with my clients is that when you're not at a holiday meal gathering, to make sure you have healthy choices at home because we're going and going and going, but we are home. And it is important to have those healthy snacks. I usually don't tell people what to eat. People know what's healthy and what's not. So, but, eating a protein snack before you go to a gathering, having that at home so that you're not as hungry, you're not famished when you get there is really important. One of the things that has been really helpful is really just slowing down. They say, we eat pretty quickly, and so slowing down and digesting your food is
Wait,
really, really important.
when you say slowing down, you mean slowing down as in not rushing places, or you're talking specifically about food?
About food. So slowing down and
Oh,
tasting your food.
savoring your
Yeah.
food. All right.
Savoring, that's the word, savoring.
All right. I like
Yes.
that.
So I think the point of this is really to be able to enjoy the season and still feel good in your body, right? Not feeling like, oh gosh, I blew it. I shouldn't have, eaten this or that or ate too much. And we have so many temptations. So getting your mindset straight before you go into a situation is really important. And there's some very common suggestions that I'm sure most of us have heard, and that is, eat veggies first. When you go to an event, take a healthier dish when you go to an event. You
That's hard.
know,
That
yeah,
is
that's
hard.
hard. It's hard. It's possible though. It's possible.
Possible. If you just enjoyed that video, check out the longer version right here.